Just earlier tonight, I shed some tears. Not really for something bad. I have so much I want to say right now, and I can't because it's 12:34 a.m. Tomorrow, when I wake up, I'm gonna go out and probably record a vlog. I'm gonna go on a walk, and I want to speak everything I say, or speak everything I'm thinking, but I think I should write it down somewhere just so I make sure I say everything. But the reason why I shed tears was because I saw Eric, his 10 million subscriber video. I probably saw it like an hour and a half ago. And that video literally caused like a whole train of thought for me. I think I'm gonna watch it again because it was crazy. I've got so much to say. It is like 8:30 in the morning and it's literally about to start raining on me like any minute now. It's already drizzling. I'm not really concerned. I felt like it might actually start pouring on me any second. But regardless, I'm gonna stay out because I need to say this. I was like thinking last night and I was like, I really need to speak like to something, even if it's just a camera. I'm doing great. Don't even worry. Doing fantastic as always, right? And if anything, I'm feeling more inspired than ever. But like one of the first things I wanted to do today was to get out and speak my mind. And I was like, well, yeah, I could wait till later when the rain is not gonna happen. But man, like I can't put this off. So yesterday I said that I saw the Eric 10 million subscriber video and that provoked some thoughts in me. It really made me want to start going even more crazy. When I see these people hit these crazy milestones, all it does is make me think about where I currently am in my journey. I think Eric is like 25 and he's got 10 million subs. That's insane. I don't know how many subs I'll have when I'm 25, but it like seeing that video gave me such a sense of urgency to at least have a million like sometime soon. And I made that video the other day talking about I was gonna hit a million, but I got to a place almost where like I didn't remember what I was working for, and instead I had just created like a habitual lifestyle of just constantly working. Like the main thing that was pushing me was not really pushing me, if you get what I'm saying. Like I had created such a habit of just work all day, every day, that even if I felt motivated or not, that's like a habit of mine to do, is just to work. So it doesn't matter if I feel motivated to do it because I just have created that habit. But like seeing that video reminded me of the reasons why I want to do this thing, and like I want to succeed, and I want it to become, well, I've already succeeded. I need to give myself some credit, but it reminded me of like why I wanted to come as fast as possible. And patience, I always tell people patience is huge, but like it's something that I personally have, but like I'm not great at it because I want things so fast. But it's hard when you really want something so bad. Like I've built up such a burning desire to succeed even further than I have currently. And I'm just looking at my contemporaries and I'm seeing them accomplish these huge things, and I'm like, man, this makes me want to do that same thing, and I want it to come immediately. If we're talking from a real perspective, I'm at my peak right now in my life. Like I absolutely expect things to get better, but I'm at my peak right now. I've never had more success in my life than I'm currently experiencing right now. But like I'm not satisfied with that, and I think it's a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing. And it's an interesting topic because I was reading about this exact thing in a book where it was talking about how when you're aiming to always be better, it can sometimes be detrimental to you because you never feel like you have enough. And so you constantly work, and sometimes you may do things to get more that actually end up making you lose everything. And I don't think I will get to that point where I do something where it's like, oh, well, he did this because he just wanted more and more and more, and it was the downfall of him. I don't think I would get to that point. I think I have sort of sense of like where to stop. But one thing I learned on my journey to, I guess, changing my life a few years ago when I began that was that dissatisfaction is a creative state, and I should be happy with what I have but never satisfied. I am absolutely super happy that I have 163,000 subscribers at the time of this recording. And but like, you think I want to have that forever? No, I don't. I want to have more. I don't really know what other people's lives look like who are my age, aside from like my friends, obviously. But like, you know, I've been told, you know, you're doing better than people your age. Like, don't even worry. Am I worrying? I can't really. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what's going on. I feel a need to explode on like a level I've never seen before. Like, it's hard to put into words. I really work so hard to achieve my goals. I work so hard, like probably 10 to 12 hour work days every day. Imagine doing that for 7 days a week. But like, I love what I do, so I don't mind doing it, but I can't work any harder. I don't think I can work any harder to do that. Like, what's the solution? There's something I have to figure out in order to get what I want. And I will stop at nothing to do it, but I don't know if putting in more hours is not the answer. I know that. But like, I don't only have the goals of hitting 1 million subscribers or even like 10 million subscribers. Like, that's amazing. But I'm telling you this, like, I have to have 1 million subs. I said that in the other vid. I have to have 1 million subs. 10 million, I really want that. And I currently don't know how I would be able to do it. I can't see how I'd be able to get that. 1 million subs, I can see it. 10 million is like, 10 million is different. And I want to talk about what else I want to do in a minute, but 10 million is different. I have no clue how that could possibly happen for me, because currently I cannot hit 10 million subs doing what I'm currently doing. It's just not a large enough audience for it. And it's not me being pessimistic, because I am the complete opposite of a pessimistic person. It's just knowing the limitations. So like, for example, if I have no arms, like, there's no chance I can make it to the NBA, right? That's just a limitation. It's just a reality. Like, we're speaking in real terms here. Like, I'm someone who really doesn't believe in like doubting myself or nothing, right? But I can't, you can't have 10 million subs. I can't get 10 million subs doing what I'm currently doing. And if I really want 10 million subs, something has to change. And I don't know what that's gonna be, but I have, like, I think I have the people around me to help me get that. If that's something I really want to achieve in life, like if I hit 1 million subs, or what am I saying? You see, when I hit 1 million subs, if I still have the thought of I want 10 million subscribers, and I'm willing to go all in for it, I don't know what my life is gonna look like when I have 1 million subs. I don't know when it's gonna happen. Someone who's really smart told me it was gonna happen in, like, they can see it happening in a year. And they told me that a few months ago, that they can see that happening in a year. We're about to hit 200K. Like, before the end of the year, we should be hitting 200K. I don't know what my life is gonna look like when that happens, but if I still really have that goal, then something's gonna have to change. But when I saw that Eric 10 million subscriber video, I felt like it wasn't possible for me to pull off, like it created such an emotional reaction out of me that I don't think I've ever pulled off in a video for someone else. Like if I post videos, people, like, I get comments all the time. You've inspired me to start trophy hunting. You've inspired me to start making videos and stuff. Like, is that enough for me? I don't think so. Like, I want someone to feel the same way that I felt when I was watching that. Like, for me to go out and make a video like this, like that video directly caused me to come out here when it's about to rain. I don't know if it's gonna rain. It said it was, but to record this. And I want my videos to bring out like that emotional response in the people who watch them. But I feel like I can't do that with what I'm doing. But is that okay? I don't know. It's just, I think it's depending on the person, like what do they want? But if that's what I want, then that's what I want. Like it might be okay for someone to post videos that have no emotional value to them, and you're just kind of just like, you're just doing this thing in the video and that's it. And the video doesn't really touch them on a deeper level. But like, I want my videos to inspire people on a deeper level. I want people to feel something special after watching them, and I want that to be stuck in their memory for a long time. I don't know if mine have done that. I feel like the fact that I do gaming videos limits my ability to do that. But what else would I do? I don't want to do anything else. It's like a dilemma that I have. I think I have like 1 or 2 videos that come close to having an emotional response like that, but I don't think that's something that I can replicate in every video. Because when I said earlier that I don't only have goals of like subscriber goals, but I have goals of inspiring people, I have it written on my whiteboard in my room, like my sub count goals, and then at the bottom it says inspire/help others. And if I have to give myself some credit, and this is why it's always good to have supportive people around you, because they will remind you of things that you typically forget, and I have to remind myself of it right now. But I've inspired people already, and like people, like I said earlier, the comments I get, you've inspired me to start trophy hunting, you inspired me to start making videos. Ever since my channel took off, there's been a lot of people doing the same style of content as me, clearly inspired by my videos. Some have been, you know, there's been like 1 or 2 people who've like blatantly copied what I'm doing, but even if it's copying, it's still inspiration, because there's no such thing as copying without inspiration. And so there's plenty of people who are being inspired by what I'm currently doing, and some people are actually killing it, like doing that. So I guess I have to give myself some credit for that. But why do I feel like it's not enough for me? And then, like, at what point is it enough? Like, is it gonna be 1 million? It might be. Is it gonna be 10 million? It might be. I think I can definitively say if, like, 10 million would be the cap. And then at that point, I'd be like, okay. But like, and I'm gonna be honest, like, I look at other, like, these YouTubers near my age, let's say like within a 3-year, whether it's 3 years younger or like 3 years older, I feel like that's a safe range, where like these guys have more subs than me. I feel like they're doing better than me, but I can't, it's not good to compare yourself to others, because then you feel like you haven't done enough. And I do feel like I haven't done enough. Even without comparing myself to other people, I don't know, maybe it is while I'm comparing myself to other people. I know I've done a lot, but maybe it's only when I start to look at other people that I'm saying I haven't done enough, and it probably is. Take someone like Dream, for example, with 30 million subscribers, and he was born the same year I was born. He was born 2 months before me, and all I can do is look back on the years and remember who I was as a 17-year-old in high school, and all up until like, in all those years leading up till today, and who I was as a person. And I can imagine him being the same way as me, or like all these other guys being the same way as me and not having anything, and then all of a sudden They start up their channels and their lives are drastically different. And they have like this massive success that most people can't even sniff. When is that gonna happen for me? When is that massive success gonna happen for me? I mean, it has to come at some point, because I won't stop. I just won't. I can't stop. I won't stop. It's literally a game of patience. I remember I was talking to, I said in the other video, I think it was the previous one, I have a doctor friend. I was talking to him, and he was telling me, he was like, yeah, or this was like, I think this was like early on in the year, in 2022. And he was like, yeah, I mean, it's got to be patient, because like, you know, one of these videos for you is going to pop off, and then the rest of them are going to go crazy as well. And I was like, yeah, you're absolutely right. I believe that. I genuinely believe that. And what happened? That exact thing happened. And then while it was happening, I was ecstatic, and I was so happy. Like, I was jumping for joy. And now that it's sort of become my new reality, it's like, well, what's next? Now I need the next level. All I want to do right now is just go absolutely crazy, and I just want to take it like exponentially further. That's all I want to do right now. But I don't know if I'm willing. Like I said, I can't work any harder than I already am without sacrificing the quality of my life. I've already sacrificed so much to get here. Like, man, I haven't done anything for the past 3 years besides make videos. I haven't done anything for the past 3 years. Mr. Beast said it in a podcast that he thinks the best way for someone to become a successful YouTuber is to have no social life for 3 to 5 years and absolutely work your butt off every single day, every waking hour of the day. And that is kind of basically what I've done for the past 3 years. And if I want to go for 3 to 5 years, I still got 2 more years. But do I want to do that for 2 more years? Like, no social. I'm about to move into a new apartment. Today's Sunday. I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna record a video for that too. But like, tomorrow's the day I leave. This is probably my last time sitting here on this bench by this lake. I'm about to move back to where I came from in New York. And I've accomplished big things. Like, and I feel like I need to start living almost, but then at the same time I have a desire to get so much more, because there's so much more to have. And I don't know if I want to like not have any social life, like not do anything. I mean I love what I do, but like, I don't know, I don't know if I can continue to do that, like just 10-12 hours a day. I know I can continue working 10-12 hours a day, I don't mind that, but I want to like meet people. I want to talk to people, you know, like that's something I want to do. What's the solution? Who knows what the solution is, man? Honestly, who does? I just got to do my best to achieve my goals and to live a happy lifestyle. I am happy. I'm very happy. There are people that are so important to me that I want to inspire. I don't know, this video has been all over the place, but this is probably a long video. I don't know how long this is gonna come out when I edit it. Let's figure it out somehow. If you're watching this, you'll see the journey. Like, if you watch these videos, you get to see not the YouTube side of me. This is not the YouTube side of me. Like the YouTube version of me, essentially I do think I'm the same person. But the YouTube version of me is like so hyperactive with thinking about how to make the best possible video. But this version of me is that you see on this channel, this is like, I guess I want like a deeper version of me, something that I'm not really concerned about making a really great video on. I don't care about making a good video on here. I just want to speak to people who want to hear what I have to say. But if you watch these, you're gonna see the journey, and it's like you're gonna watch me grow into whatever it is I'm going to become. It's gonna be very interesting and very inspiring. I don't know what else to say. It's really not raining on me yet, so I probably should end it here.